In this video, we'll go over a rehab progression for adductor-related groin pain, also known as a sports hernia. Sports hernia or adductor-related groin pain is typically an overuse injury of the adductor muscles, so they'll generally have pain on the inside of the leg, most common with any sort of cutting motions, so football, soccer, hockey, all those kind of sports. To begin, we'll do an isometric contraction, so I just have my leg up on a chair. You can also use a bench as well. That first exercise was a shorter lever where I have my knee on the chair. This one we made it a little bit more difficult, so my foot is on the chair. And I just want to lift my hips off of the ground, trying to squeeze my legs together, and I'm holding that position for between 30 and 45 seconds. The next exercise, we'll start to add a little bit of movement. And so what I'm doing in this exercise is I have a furniture mover, and I'm just going into a little bit of a lateral lunge here. As I'm bringing my leg back in towards me, I'm pushing down into the ground. That'll help increase the resistance. So this is a great kind of step exercise between the isometrics and some sort of sports movements because you can control how much resistance you're putting into the ground. The next exercise, I have an exercise band anchored to a kettlebell in the picture, but you can also use a piece of heavy furniture to anchor as well. And I'm simply going to stand on one leg, and I'm going to bring my leg towards midline and then back out to the starting position. You want to go nice and slow throughout the whole range of motion. Don't let the band just kind of pull your leg back towards the anchor. And then for the next one, we're going to strengthen the adductors in a couple different planes of movement. And so I'm going to bring the leg in front of my body towards midline and then behind my body towards midline. That'll just kind of help strengthen the adductors in a couple different positions. Again, you'll want to move your leg slowly towards midline and then away. You don't have to have your leg up the entire time. As you can see, as I'm switching between moving in front of and behind my body, that I'm just tapping just to give myself a little bit of a break. And finally, we'll start loading the adductors. So I'm just doing a lateral lunge with a kettlebell. We'll go from side to side, starting a little bit slower and then building some speed and also weight as we kind of progress along. For the lateral lunge, you want to pretend like you're kind of sitting back into a chair so you're not translating the knee too far forward. Instead, you want to kind of pretend like you're sitting back into that chair. Thank you guys so much for watching our video on adductor-related groin pain. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, please like the video and then also subscribe to our channel.